You know, every time a ceasefire is announced, there's a respite, a brief sense of relief, and maybe finally people can rest. But I have been following the latest Gaza ceasefire, and I can't help but notice what is really missing. There's still no clarity about sovereignty, about who actually holds authority for the Palestinian people. The ceasefire speaks about aid trucks, prisoner exchanges, temporary respite and pauses, but not the real question that really defines the future. Who decides and who governs and who protects? Without that knowledge, we will never have peace. We will just have a pause, a reset, and it leaves millions of lives suspended between hope and uncertainty. And then there's the other silence, the one that really weighs heavy, accountability. We have seen destruction on a scale that should shake every human being's conscience. Hospitals, schools, families decimated. We've seen it live on our phones in real time. Yet, the ones responsible still walk free. International courts speak in careful language, but justice moves at a pace that grief cannot afford. When crimes meet no consequence, they repeat. When there's no accountability, impunity becomes policy. So, where does that all leave us? It leaves us with more work to do and voices to raise. Because silence helps no one except the oppressor. The voice for a free Palestine must continue, not as a slogan, but as a call for dignity, sovereignty, and justice. The exact principles every nation claims to believe in. We need to keep telling the truth calmly, clearly, and relentlessly. Keep talking about what the ceasefire really means and what it doesn't. Keep asking for accountability, not revenge, but justice. Keep centering Palestinian voices, their stories, their resilience, their right to exist with safety and self determination. And we must connect the moral to the legal, because international law without moral courage is just lip service or even paperwork. And moral outrage without structure fades with the next headline. If you really care about peace and can't stop at silence, free Palestine is not about choosing sides. It's about choosing a standard where sovereignty means something, where accountability is not optional, where ceasefire means not just an end to gunfire, but the beginning of freedom for the Palestinians. Until that happens, I will keep on speaking, not to make noise, but to make change.